Welcome students. In the previous period of geography, we studied the information about the agriculture. Are you remembering it or not? Hope you understood or hope you remembering that. Yes or no? We took information about the agriculture and its type. Yes or no? Okay. Today we are going to start a very interesting lesson of geography. Lesson number 10, the human settlements. Okay, what is meant by settlements? Settlement means where the human live. Where they live, some human lives into the village area, some human lives in a city area, some human live in a metropolitan city. So these are the human settlements. Okay, how the humans settle down from the nomadic age to the today's age or today's time. Due to these settlements, which type of settlements occur, their information we are going to learn in this lesson. Okay, means where the human live, how they made the houses, and how the types of their housing patterns. Means if they settle down in a round, then what we call, if the houses are set and made into the box or the square type, then what we call, their information we are going to learn in this lesson. Okay, now observe these figures carefully. Observe means not to see only, you have to find some differences in it. Are you able to find some differences or not? Able to see some differences? Okay. The first figure is of nomadic age. People live near the river. Are you able to see? Okay. Whatever the water supply they needed, so they live near the river. They hunt, and they live mostly into the caves, or if they made some houses, it is very simple, made from the wood and the grass. Are you able to see that? Okay. Now see the second one. As the condition changed, humans settled at a one place. He started to build the permanent houses. Okay. He started the agriculture on a large scale, and due to that he need a permanent place to live. These houses are shown you into the second picture. Are you able to see? At the foothill of mountains, on the plains where he can do the agriculture, he lived in that area and he started to build the permanent houses, villages in that area. Okay. Now see the third picture. This is today's city. Yes, are you able to see? The people built the big houses, buildings, dams, hospitals, etc. in that area. They engage into the secondary and the tertiary occupations. Mostly they provide the different services into the city. Okay, so they build the buildings like this. So there is a difference in all these three, from the nomadic age to the today's age. For their development, any geographical conditions are responsible. What do you think? In a nomadic age, in a middle age, or in a today's age, any geographical things are responsible for this, or they needed some geographical things? Which things they needed? Hmm? For the human settlements, some geographical factors are very important, like water supply, climate, types of rock, fertility of land. If the above factors are available in a plenty, then only human settlement developed on a large scale. Okay. Then how the human settlement developed? We will learn one by one. See this picture carefully. It is a human settlement in a village. People did the agriculture on a large scale and they made their houses, their settlements near their farms. Houses are very simple, made from the cow dung as well as mm, the small bricks and wood. So, for their agriculture, it is needed to live near the farms, so they made the houses like this, or their settlement flourished in a rural area. Okay, now see this second picture. Hmm? Are you able to identify what it is? Okay, in this picture, we shown a coastal area or Koliwada of Mumbai to you. Here, people live near the coastal area and did the fishing. What is the main occupation of these people? Hmm? They collect the fish from the ocean, and they sell these fish into the market. It is their main occupation. So, where they have to live for this? For the fishing activity, they have to live near about the coastal area. So, they made their settlement near about the ocean or the coastal area. Are you able to see here? Some houses are built at a right hand of you. Why they live there? Because their occupation is depend upon the ocean. That's why they made their settlement near about their occupations. Okay. Now see the third picture. Here some tribe peoples are there. They live into the forest. What they did into the forest? They made their houses in the forest. They live in the forest. Why? Because their occupation is there. What they did? They hunt. Many type of animal they are able to find into the forest. Second, they collect the resin, medicinal leaves, honey, wood from the forest. So all these things they got from the forest. That's why these people live into the forest. Are you understand this? Means where the settlement of human flourish, the human settlement flourish in that area where they start their occupations, where they got the job, where they got opportunities to work or to earn the money. These people get some opportunities from the nature to collect the money, to earn the money. Hmm? That's why they started their settlements in that area. Okay, the people who are living in a rural area, they engage hmm, in into the natural resources. Use of natural resources is more by them. They engage into the primary sector. Where they engage into the primary sector. Okay, but now the development started, many other occupations started in a particular areas. Due to that, the surrounding people started the migration towards that particular area and the big cities formed. Okay, many occupations started, many work started, many factories started in a particular area. That's why people migrated from these small occupations, from that small places towards that particular place, and they engaged into the new occupation. They engaged into the secondary and the tertiary occupation. Due to that, the big cities started to flourish. Okay, see this picture carefully. It is a picture of city. It is a different from the rural area. Are you able to see? Whatever the areas you seen before that, these are the different one, and now this city is the different one. The people in the city area engaged into the secondary and the tertiary occupation. Okay, but the people lived in a rural area, they engaged into the agriculture, fishing, means in a primary sector. Okay, are you able to see that some farmers came near about your school and started the agriculture? Or some fishermen came to your house and they start to collect the fish? No, because here in the city we are not able to see the occupations like this. Okay, but here city, in the city many different types of the things produced, or they provide us some services. Which services they provide to us? They provide some services like banking, hoteling, transportation to us, as well as they make the new things, they start the industries and they produce the new things like the goods, vans, cars, cottons, pens, for us. So due to this also many people come to the city area to take a new type of occupation. The people who are engaged in a primary occupation, they are closer to the nature with compared to the people who are engaged into the secondary and the tertiary occupation. Okay, then there is a question in your mind that why the people come here? In the village also they will get some occupation, they will earn the money in that area also. Then why the people attract towards city more? Cities provided some certain facilities to the people. Due to these facilities, human attracts towards cities. Which facilities the city provided to the people? City provide the hospitals. Big hospitals are there in a city. For the health facilities, people come into the cities. Second one, colleges, schools. For taking a good education, the people come here into the city. Next one, park, talkies, means for the entertainment also people attract towards the cities. As well as many grounds are there, religious places are there, transportation system is good in the city. That's why the people came into the city. With this one, the city provided a opportunities of earning the money. City provides a more opportunities to the people to earn the money. That's why people attract towards the city more. Okay, using the natural resources of the surrounding areas, human did a remarkable development in the field of construction. You are able to see in the city that things. Okay, what he did, he used the science and the modern technology, and he started a permanent constructions of houses, dam, buildings. Not only he did a remarkable development in a construction on the earth, but he is thinking about make these things on another planet also. So with the modern technology, he's made some satellites. He went into the different planets, search there. Can he start the settlements in that planet or not? Means due to the modern technology, human went outside of Earth also. Okay. Settle, settlement gives the stability to the human. First, what happened? The humans are moving from the one place to the another place when the human was there in a nomadic age. But as the humans started to make the settlements or agriculture, he settled down at a one place. When he settled down at a one place, here the economical development started on a large scale of human. Okay, due to this, the human lived at a one place. He started the settlement and the economical development is there. Understood this means the human settlements are very important, hmm, for the economical development. Due to the construction of a houses on the different shapes and in a different types, some settlement flourished. Hmm? There are some shapes created due to the construction. Many houses they build in a round shape. Sometime, the housing pattern is there in a square, sometimes on a one line. Due to this, the different types of human settlements flourished. Their information we will learn in a next period. Okay. Hope you understood this lesson. You have to read this lesson carefully. Okay. Whatever the part I taught today, watch this video. After that, read twicely that part. Okay. Thank you.